Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I'd request you to please click on the subscribe button immediately. For today's recipe, I'm going to take 500 grams of Rohu. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and add a pinch of salt. You can now mix it really well. After mixing it well, I'm now going to leave this for marination for a period of 45 minutes. While the fish marinates, I'm then going to take a mixer and add about 2 medium-sized onions to it. Along with the onions, I'm going to add 3 medium-sized tomatoes. And along with the tomatoes, I'm going to add 2 green chillies. And lastly, you can add 1/4 teaspoon of coriander seeds and blend it into a fine paste. As you can see here, I've mixed it into a fine paste. It's been about 45 minutes now, and after making the paste, I'm going to then add 2 tablespoons of oil to a pan. After adding the oil, I'm going to wait for it to become nice and hot. Once the oil is hot, I'm then going to add the piece of fish to it. After adding the piece of the fish, I'm now going to fry this for about 3 minutes on each side. It's been about 6 minutes now. I'm now going to switch off the flame and keep the fish aside. After frying the fish and keeping it aside, I'm then going to take another pan and add 1 tablespoon of oil to it. After adding the oil, I'm then going to add 4 chopped garlics. Along with that, 1 bay leaf and 2 green cardamoms. I'm then going to add the paste of the tomato here. After adding the tomato paste, I'm then going to cook this for another 3 to 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, you can then add 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, and half a teaspoon of cumin powder. You can now mix this well with the rest of the dish. And after mixing it well with the rest of the dish here, you can then go ahead and add some salt as per taste. After adding the salt, I'm then going to mix this once again and let this cook for another 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, here I'm going to add 1/4 glass of coconut milk. After adding the coconut milk, I'm then going to mix this really well with the rest of the dish. After mixing the gravy really well with the coconut milk, you would have noticed here that the gravy has a great reddish color to it. At this point, you can then add about half a glass of water. Now after adding the water, you can then once mix this with the rest of the gravy. And after mixing it, you can then start placing the piece of fish into it. As you can see here, I've added all the pieces of fish to the gravy. I'm now going to gently mix this once. After mixing the dish well, I'm then going to cover it with a lid and let it cook for a period of 6 to 7 minutes on low flame. After 7 minutes, I've now removed the lid and now I'm just going to stir this once really well. After stirring it well, you can then add some coriander leaves here, which is optional. Then you can switch off the flame and your dish is ready to be served. So if you did like this recipe, I'd request you to please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.